We are moving on to question number 6. I'll play a CD and I'll stop it before the sentence comes out.
Not everyone agrees with this notion, however.
Okay. Question number 6. Please translate this sentence into Chinese and listen carefully.
Our hardwiredness can be altered by all sorts of expectations, predominantly cultural, says.
Who knows? Who want to translate it?
However, our hardwiredness can be altered by all sorts of expectations.
Anyone want to answer?
However, our hardwiredness can be altered by all sorts of expectations, predominantly cultural.
Is there any words that you don't know me? That you
我们的审美观是被文化所影响的。
再讲一次。
是我们审美观是被那个文化所影响。
Yes. Our hardwiredness can be altered by all sorts of expectation, down to cultural. 就是我们的审美观会被各种形式的期待所影响，就是特别是文化上的。这是第几组？
So what's the meaning of hardwiredness?
Hardwiredness means 大脑的机制，就是 the way you think things.
Well, here I would like to explain a little bit. Hardwiredness, if you look up the dictionary, actually it means the wires or the stuffs, 工具啊，或者是电线啊，类似这种东西。And this is a metaphor here. It's just kind of like use to describe your brain like a machine which has wires. And this kind of a machine, which is your brain, actually can be altered and changed the devices based on the cultural expectation. 所以这个地方它是把大脑形容成像是一个机器，有电线的机器一样，它里面本身的这些 mechanism 是可以被调整。为什么调整呢？尤其是文化期待，它可以调整你的大脑的感知。OK， 所以这个地方的这个 hardwiredness， 你不要把它真的当成电线，什么就是这些器具。OK，thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher. And we'll move on, and I'll stop the CD before the next question.
Says C. Loring Brace, an anthropologist at the University of Michigan, what is considered attractive in one culture might not be in another. Look at most Western fashion magazines, for example, and the women on the pages are thin. But is this the perfect body type for women worldwide? Douglas Yu, a biologist from Great Britain, and Glenn Shepard, an anthropologist at the University of California at Berkeley, say no. What is considered beautiful is subjective and varies around the world. Yu and Shepard found in one study, for example, that native peoples in southeast Peru preferred shapes regarded as overweight in Western cultures.
Okay, question number 7. Why do men in the Huli grow their hair long? Listen to the next paragraph and answer the question.
Take another example. In every culture, one's hairstyle sends a clear message. In the Huli culture of Papua New Guinea, an island nation north of Australia, men grow their hair long as a symbol of health and strength.
Okay, I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a symbol of health and strength. Yes. Which team you? There's only one question left in this article, and I'll play CD until the last question.
Teenage boys in this culture learn from a young age to style and decorate their hair, a behavior more commonly associated with the opposite gender in many cultures. It is also the men, not women in this culture, who are the objects of beauty. For certain festivals and celebrations, men dress up and paint their faces. The more colorful a man is, the more masculine and attractive he is considered. For better or worse, beauty plays a role in our lives. But it is extremely difficult to define exactly what makes one person attractive to another. Although there do seem to be certain physical traits that are considered universally appealing, it is also true that beauty does not always conform to a single, uniform standard. A person's cultural background, for example, may influence what he or she finds attractive in others.
Okay. Question number 8. Please translate this sentence into Chinese and listen carefully.
In the end, beauty really is, as the saying goes, in the eye of the beholder.
1, 2, 3.
最后就是那个，就是美丽，就是其实就是情人眼里出西施啊，就是下一句谚语所说的。
Yes. In the end, beauty is really
Don't open your book,
the same
please.
goes in the eye of the beholder. 就是美丽是对美定义是因人而异。1, 2, 3.
We think should depends on what kind of competition, and if she really works hard and spend money and time to change herself, and also she is talented in other aspect. Not only depends on her outside beauty but her inside beauty, then we think she deserves the crown. Thank you. Now team 5. Team point.
Second one here. 1, 2, 3.
We think it doesn't matter because everyone has their ways to be confident and beautiful, and doing the plastic surgery is her own choice, and we can't just adjust the competition by she had do the plastic surgery, and because beauty is depends on different ways, and I have my own ways to be confident and beautiful. So we cannot just say that that's not good. Yeah.
Thank you. Last one. 1, 2, 3.
Our group thinks that if she won the beauty competition because of her face, then that is not right. Because we all know that if her face, plastic surgery can win the beauty competition just because of her face, then we can ask a robot, 马那个陶地羊 go competition, because that's not true. Then because we want a more natural. But if she has her talent, just like Group 5 says, beauty competition is not only about beauty, but also the inside beauty and talent show and so on. So if she has talent, then that is okay. Just the factor is not her face. If she won the competition, not just because of her face, then that is okay.